Okay, welcome to All About the Bay. I'm your host, Paula Joy. Every week we feature people that are doing things, small businesses that are doing things in the Bay Area. Today with me is Mr. David Carroll. He's based in Morgan Hill. He is in real estate and insurance. So I'm very excited to welcome him today, and I'm sure you will be too. So, David, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you very much for having me.
All right, how did you hear about us?
I actually have a mutual friend, Karen, and we go way, way, way back
You and
to
Karen?
another. Yeah,
Really? How
so
did you meet her?
we met through a networking group that I'm also a part of that I helped start in South Bay.
Ah, okay. What's the name of that meetup group?
South Bay Business Alliance.
Ah, all right, interesting. Okay, cool. Karen's a networker. Is a networker.
Yeah, she is.
All right, so we started this thing called All About the Bay. It's all about the Bay Area, and what we're doing is basically put small business owners together where they meet once a month on the third Friday of every month, and so to get to know each other very well. And like we're gonna meet in San Jose at the Capitol Club just next weekend. It's exciting, so I'm very delighted to have you on the show today. So tell us about yourself.
I'm a local insurance broker. I've been a broker for almost 14 years now. I've been in the personal lines and on commercial lines. So we do anything and everything insurance, as I like to say. Good client for me is somebody that's looking to revitalize and revamp their insurance portfolio. I try to use some cool words so that people can kind of catch on because insurance can be seen as boring from time to time. And so I've been helping a lot of clients that have been with, you know, different companies for a long time that really haven't revamped their insurance, you know, home and auto and keeping it up to date, making sure everything's to the current times. And then on the commercial side, we do everything from general liability, health insurance to workers' comp, general contractors, commercial auto,
So it
you
sounds
name
like
it, we
you are
do it.
you are the Amazon for insurance policies.
I try to be a little bit more service. You can actually call me, not a 1-800 number. So
Yeah, so just like us, we are the okay. I mean, for my real business is basically I'm the Amazon for mortgage solutions. So identify what you're saying. So whatever people are looking for, you got it, right?
yeah, yep,
Residential, commercial, and everything in between.
exactly. So then on the real estate side, I'm with Windermere Valley Properties out of Morgan Hill. We have several locations: Morgan Hill, Gilroy, Salinas, Paso Robles, and now in Sacramento. And it's actually growing more and more. So the whole Windermere name is going to be better known, kind of like an Intero or Compass or Coldwell Banker. It's growing really quick right now. I have a great broker that I deal with. His name's Chuck Vargas, and we make things happen. So I've been doing pretty good. I'm about 5 years into it, and I've kind of grown up with my parents doing real estate. I was more of the hands-on person, and they're the people that sold it and had the money. I just did all the work. I did all the labor. So I have a construction background, landscaping background, very hands-on.
Mm.
So I enjoy that kind of stuff and enjoy the pursuit, I guess you could say.
So let's go back to insurance before we talk about real estate. So you said revamp your policies, revamp your insurance portfolio. I mean, what do you mean by that?
What I mean is a lot of people just kind of, get their insurance and just start moving on with their life. I've had clients buy a new car and they forget to call their insurance agent 6 months into it. And they're like, oh, wait, I haven't, added this car, or I have these toys. Oh, I don't need to insure my boat or my RV or anything like that, or the trailer. They think that the coverage from the truck that they tow their trailer with is going to cover all that stuff. Well, that's not always the case. So that's why I'm there to help them, talk about it, make sure they're knowledgeable about why they need insurance and why maybe an umbrella is important to sit over everything. I always go back to the whole Travelers commercial where you saw the umbrella float
Mm-hmm,
across the
mm-hmm,
screen.
mm-hmm.
I actually have the umbrella behind me on a
Right.
shelf. And, a lot of people don't understand what an umbrella is meant for.
Mm.
So that's what I'm here. I'm here to, um, you know, just
What
help
does the
people
umbrella
understand
mean?
it.
What
Huh?
does it stand for? The umbrella. What does it mean? It's
Uh,
like umbrella insurance, or what? What is it? What does it
yeah,
mean?
it's
Umbrella
umbrella
policy.
insurance. yeah, an umbrella policy sits over and above, and it's an excess coverage. And so it helps cover your auto, your home, maybe even a renter's, depending if you have that. If you have other properties as well, like rentals. So it sits over and above, it's all encompassing, and it helps make sure that your assets, future earnings, and all that stuff are more than well covered.
Hmm. So you mentioned that basically you grew up in real estate, and your parents were in real estate, and but how about insurance? I mean, how do you get into
Yeah.
insurance?
So I actually work with my mother, who owns Ram Insurance, and I'm also a broker with her. My dad was a farmer's agent for over 30 years in the South Bay.
Mm.
He grew up in the Wattsville area and then moved over to San Jose, where he and my mom actually owned and ran a boat shop downtown San Jose for over 25 years.
Mm.
And then my dad decided to get out in 1988, 89,
Hmm.
and decided to open up his own insurance agency.
Hmm.
So there's well over 80 years of experience just in our office, as far
Hmm.
as we have a small office of like 4 people, um, between all of us as far as insurance goes. My dad recently retired, so after 35, almost 35 years of service in the insurance
Hmm.
side of things, and
I
then
see.
I've been doing this for almost
So
14 years.
basically, followed in the footsteps of your parents.
Yeah,
Oh, good. You're a good boy then.
I'm trying.
Interesting. Then Morgan Hill. I mean, okay, Watsonville, San Jose, Morgan Hill. So you moved from Morgan Hill, and your parents stayed in San Jose, or what? What happened?
No, my parents are in Gilroy. I'm in Morgan Hill. I live 2 minutes from work, which is really nice. It's probably the best commute ever, other than working in your living room. Um, Been here for the last 11 years, and I'm married. Have been married for almost 12 years, and then I have 2 little boys
Hmm.
that love to keep me busy.
Good for you. Good for you. Okay, I was in Morgan Hill the other day. We went there to film this guy, Brian Gibbs, and he has a studio.
Yeah, I know Brian
You know
Gibbs.
Brian Gibbs?
Oh,
Oh
of
yeah,
course.
just small
I
world,
don't
huh?
have his cool voice, but this is Brian Gibbs.
Okay, all right, that's good. So we went there to actually visit him and talk about his business and stuff like that. So it's like, God, I saw some nice houses over there in Morgan Hill, really nice.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about real estate. So as San Jose becomes exorbitantly expensive, so I mean, I'm sure Morgan Hill is not cheaper, right? It's
No, it's
not,
not.
right? Because they got
Yeah,
bigger homes.
the medium house price right now is just about $1 million. It's just slightly under. It's like just above 950,
Hmm.
and so that's getting pretty expensive. So a lot of people are moving to Gilroy,
Yes,
Hollister, San Juan Bautista, and even over the hill to Los Banos and other
yes.
places like that. Gustine.
Hmm. So how long have you been doing real estate?
Just about 5 years licensed, but I've been doing it probably for about 15 years
Yes.
as the more of the gopher person,
Hmm.
making sure the house is fixed up, it's painted, all the landscaping's done, getting it ready to sell.
So you make
So
it
I got,
sparkle. You make it
huh?
sparkle. You make the home
Yes,
sparkle. That's what you do.
yeah, curb
Okay.
appeal. I
So
gave
they
it
can.
curb appeal.
All right. So they can sell fast for top dollar. Interesting. Is that what makes you stand out?
Um, I've been known to be a jack of all trades or wear many hats. And
Hmm.
so, from handyman to landscaping to moving, I actually moved a lot of clients. That's actually been almost more successful this year than real estate,
Mm.
actually, for me, just because there's a very limited number of homes that are being listed or sold.
Hmm.
So I had to look elsewhere to, produce other revenue.
Hmm.
And so I've actually physically been moving clients all over the United States.
Mm. So you have a what moving company?
I guess you could say that.
All right. Okay. So it's really okay. You do a lot of things. Okay. I thought I was the only one that did a lot of stuff, but I don't. I don't. I haven't bought a moving company yet. Like so, started one. But that's interesting. Okay. So tell us a little bit about uh, Morgan Hill. I'm sure that it was started by the Morgan family, right?
Well, yes and no. So Morgan Hill was started by Mr. Morgan Hill many years ago.
His
and
name
it's a
was Morgan
small,
Hill, or
I
his name was
believe,
Morgan.
I think it was Morgan and then something else and then Hill. I can't
Okay.
remember
Hmm.
what the
Hmm.
arrangement was,
Hmm.
but it started out as a really small little country town, and it's slowly grown. I think
Hmm.
we're close to probably 45 to 50,000 people now,
Hmm.
at least. A lot of people have been running out of San Jose really and getting down here as quickly as possible
Hmm.
during
Hmm.
COVID and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Gilroy has also expanded, so it's a good little community. It's still pretty tight knit.
Hmm.
It's very convenient. It's a convenient town.
Hmm.
Downtown is flourishing with all the restaurants and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then we have 20 million Starbucks on every other corner down
Really?
here.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
so that's an exaggeration,
All
of
right,
course.
I
There's
know.
only like eight of them, I think, if
Hmm.
I remember.
Hmm.
But other than that, a lot of good business down here. Some tech is also moving down here,
Hmm.
so it's been a good little growing community.
Okay, cool. So, what do you sell over there yourself?
We sell, well, of course, insurance, and then
I
I
know.
do a lot of residential real estate down here.
I see. So you're a residential real estate agent.
Yes.
So you say you're Windermere, and then what makes them stand out? You said they're growing. I don't see them here in Newark, but what you say they're growing,
Yeah,
So
they're actually expanding. A lot of companies that are affiliated with other companies are switching over to Windermere. We recently took on a brokerage down in Paso Robles
hmm
that's very successful,
hmm
and they are now with Windermere. There is a large real estate company, I think it was called Lions Real Estate, over in the Sacramento area, Stockton area.
hmm
They've recently switched over to Windermere altogether. And so I think we are getting close to like 500 plus agents in
hmm
the general Bay Area and just in the Valley, which is pretty strong, I think,
What's that business
considering.
model? I mean, what's that business model?
As far as Windermere is, they've been known as the company in the Northwest
Hmm
and basically out of Seattle and Oregon, and they've slowly infiltrated down into the
hmm
California region.
hmm
There's not a lot of East Coast action yet, but they are
hmm
slowly moving towards like Idaho and
hmm
beyond that.
hmm
Um, they have some really good economics people that are involved in
hmm
trying to stay with the trends and ahead of the trends.
hmm
They produce a lot of content and just social media stuff that we
hmm
as agents are able to utilize.
hmm
So it's been pretty good. We've been very fortunate with a smaller office with
Right.
low overhead, so we don't have a huge office because a lot of people don't go into the office that much
hmm
any day
hmm
these
hmm
days.
hmm
So it's been good as an agent to keep the low overhead so that way you don't have huge expenses. But I mean, within our office we probably have, I mean, between the two brokers alone, probably
hmm
60 years of experience in real
hmm
estate alone.
Right.
And then there's tons more people that are top selling agents.
Okay. If you had to make a 30-second elevator pitch, what would it be?
My name is David with Ram Commercial Insurance. My ideal client is somebody that I can help revitalize and revamp their insurance portfolio. And I do everything from personal to commercial, everything from auto to workers' comp, contractors, and all the above. Good client for me on the real estate side is anybody that's looking to buy, sell, or move. David with Ram Insurance and Windermere Valley Properties.
Awesome. What's your telephone number?
My telephone number is 408-612-5351. That is my mobile.
And what's your website address?
You can find me at raminsurance.com or David Carroll at windermere.com.
Thank you, David. Is there anything else you'd like to add to, oh no, share with the audience today?
I really appreciate the opportunity and being able to connect with you guys and all about the Bay. I've been in the Bay Area all my life and I enjoy it. And yeah, reach out to me, let me know how I can help. I'm actually known as the high wildfire area specialist. So when it comes to insurance, a lot of people are having a hard time placing homeowners insurance because of based on where they are located.
Mhm.
So when somebody's buying or trying to continue their insurance coverage, I'm the one that a lot of people reach out to because I have avenues to go down to make that happen.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, David. It was a pleasure being with you today.
Okay, thank you.
All right. This is Paula Joy signing off. Thanks for watching. All right. This post. Thanks for watching. If you know of any small business owners who would like to take advantage of our liability interviews, please ask them to contact us at service@allaboutthebay.org. And remember to subscribe to our channel as we post new interviews there weekly.